Right at it. Right at it. Oh,
Jordan
he's
Spieth.
done it again. Just as he did at the John Deere for his first win.
Hello, everyone. Welcome back to the Go Get That podcast. We've been in mourning after in our hibernation shells after the tumble that took place during the FedEx Cup playoffs. Didn't really want to talk, didn't really want to think golf. We quickly moved to soccer, tennis, football, whatever your sport of choice is that makes you forget about the feeble man. But it is a huge event this week, and we'd be doing our followers a disservice by not putting out an episode. It is episode 168. But it has been a long time. We have one of the biggest events of the year this week, and even though Mr. Spieth is not playing, I am sure we will all be pretty interested in it. A lot of good storylines. And just, yeah, it's a great golf course. So, it's a fantastic golf course. Even with the rough down, it should be fun. But yeah, excited to hear your guys' thoughts.
Yeah, it's been a minute, but this is it's good to be back. Good to see you guys. Good to chat. Little Ryder Cup. I already got the hat, the official logo
Wow.
of the event. Yeah, shout out my aunt. It's gonna be fun. I mean, these are two pretty good teams. I think you look at the American side and you think some of the names aren't maybe who you'd expect, but you look at the Data Golf page and it checks out pretty well. Rough down, as Bob said, it's supposed to rain a lot Thursday, so I think it's going to be a lot of birdies, which is a little disappointing at Bethpage, but I think given the format, it makes a lot more sense, right? This isn't a major championship. This is I think birdies and match play just inherently makes more sense to me. I'm excited to watch. I'm excited to see Bryson in an element that I think would be cool for him. I mean, and some new guys on the U.S. team, obviously playing in New York is going to be something. I imagine the fans are going to be out in full force. And I mean, a little quick congrats to us as well. This is our third R Cup together. Our first episode was 4 years ago now. At
Wow.
the 2021 edition of this event. So
Wow.
kind of crazy, but it's funny that we're still here and doing a Ryder Cup with no Mr. Spieth, but alas, should be a fun week and I'm excited for it.
First cup without Spieth. Happy to be back. And it's actually funny that you mentioned it's our third. So I was thinking, what am I going to talk about on this podcast? And I think not really a bold take, but I think this cup will be the most competitive of the three that we've covered. That's kind of my early take on it. I'm sure we'll dive far deeper into it, but
Yeah.
not really a bold take. I mean, the last two cups. I mean, Whistling Straits, the U.S. blew out the Europeans, and then Rome, it was a blowout in the other direction. Not expecting a blowout this week. Did some number crunching, I guess, before we went live here. It's going to be a good one. I think if you're a casual, and even like, I think the three of us, I mean, it's fun when there's some doubt on Sunday about who's going to win the Ryder Cup. I mean, you go back to Rome, it was kind of over going into Sunday because, I mean,
It was
Europe,
very
what?
over going into Sunday in 21.
Yeah, I mean, I think Europe and Rome won the first session of the whole dang tournament 4-0, and it's just like you go into a 4-0 hole,
Yeah.
it's pretty tough to dig yourself out of. But two really evenly matched teams. I mean, this is I know the US always gets a lot of publicity and we're obviously American, but it's probably the Europeans' best team in a long while.
Yeah.
So yeah.
Yeah, I think that on paper, I think it's their most competitive team. I think it's very troublesome for Europe that some of their players are not playing very well right now. I mean, um, they're coming in with some pretty poor form, I feel, even though I think that these guys have all shown really nice spurts this year. I mean, Lowry's been really bad. Straka's been really bad, even though we had a good first half of the year. Um, those were two guys where halfway through the year I was thinking was going to kill us at Bethpage. And now I just don't really see the form to do that. Um, Højgaard's an interesting one because I mean he hits the ball far, so distance won't be a problem. But he's kind of just like a guy who probably plays 3 matches and probably wins a point. So I don't think he'll be too much. We can dive deeper into the teams, but yeah, I'd like to disagree with you a little bit. I think the Europeans are a little bit overhyped this week. I like the European team more than I like the American team, just in terms of personnel for the most part. I wanted to root for Europe, um, but I do think that the Americans probably win fairly easily this year.
Ooh,
Um, I,
alrighty.
th- or maybe not fairly easily in terms of the scoreboard, but I don't think they ever trail. I think they go wire to wire. I think they win the
Okay.
foursomes pretty easily, probably 3.5 to a half or 3-1, and then don't ever let Europe take a session big enough to get back on in the lead. Because the foursomes is dominated by the home team. Like I think it's since 2012, I believe it's 36.5 to 11.5 to the home team. Um, that was an interesting stat I saw. I think it was 2012, might have been since 2014, I forget. But so yeah, the foursomes being the first session. I mean, as you said, I think it was that first session that went 4-0. If not, it was the first session Friday that kind of or Saturday that kind of put it away. But there was a 4-0 in the foursomes that the Europeans kind of ended our chances with. So yeah, unbiasedly, I really do think the Americans are. I just think they're going to win. I think that a lot of people are. I think a lot of people are high on the Europeans because the Americans have had so much indecision this year with the team. There's been so much flip flopping. A lot of it's been form based, but uh, I don't think enough's being said about Scotty Scheffler. I think Scotty Scheffler does not have the Ryder Cup record that you'd expect. I believe it's nothing too special. I mean, he's going to play 5 matches, and he's just a better golfer than he was 2 years ago by miles. And that's crazy to say, but it's true. Um, and the way that our good friend Ryan put it yesterday, I mean, he's 2-1 every week to beat 150 golfers. And one, he's only got to face 9 this week. Um, so I understand he has a partner that could hold him back, but I really do think that he's going to get 4 points, and I don't think there's a player on the. I don't think Rahm or Rory is going to be able to keep up with that. Yes, you could have a Hovland or a Ludwig that could come in, but I think you're also going to have a surprise guy like say like a Bryson who wins 4 points to match them. I think this is a great course for Bryson. Um, So, yeah, I really do think that the foursomes are just going to get the United States going, and I just don't think they're being talked about enough. I really don't. I think they're going in here completely under the radar. I really do.
It's a fair take. The more I think about it and the more I've kind of looked at it this week, it'll be competitive, but I also kind of think it'll be comfortably in the US's advantage throughout. Um, I like the European team. I think their names are great.
Agree.
Lowry seems like I'm not sure we see much of Shane Lowry this week, just given the way he's been playing. I think Hatton could actually kind of thrive in this environment.
I agree. I
But
think
it
he's
could
going to be one of the
also
better players.
pretty quickly go the other way for him. I kind of think Robert McIntyre could be their leading points getter. And if that's
I think I think there's really not a world where he plays less than 4 matches.
yeah, and if
Sounds like a wager you
unfortunately
should make, Dan. Probably getting pretty good odds on that.
yeah, and unfortunately if that's the case, they're not winning this week because as Bob said, I don't see Scheffler coming away from this week with less than 3.5.
Yeah.
Assuming he plays all five, which I imagine that he will. But I think a lot of why I'm kind of leaning US here and leaning is maybe an understatement. Like I think Henley and Griffin and Cam Young and um English like Spawn, like these dudes are some low-key dogs. I
They
just
are.
think they're gonna
They are.
go, they're not gonna leave. I don't see a weak link on the US team.
Yeah, these aren't the rookies that we had um before. These aren't the Burnses and the Homas and the Rick Fowlers. I mean, these
The
guys are
Finaus.
the Spieths.
Yes. These are proper
Like these
golfers.
guys are good golfers, like very, very good golfers, and they're dogs. They go out there and they get it. I think Henley plays multiple matches with Scheffler this week.
Yeah.
I think Henley top point scorer um has value. Um I think him top rookie point scorer is one of my favorite bets on the board. The only thing is, I think that a lot of people like Cam Young to play a lot this week. Um, I could see Cam Young playing 4 matches and getting 3 points out of him. I
Yeah.
mean, I think the big thing we're looking at is every single year you make the case that the away teams got value. We did it in Rome. I don't think
I
we did it in
didn't, I don't think.
21. I don't think we did it in. Yeah, you're right. You did think Europe was going to beat us in Rome.
I'm 2 for 2 predicted
Yeah.
base.
I don't think we did it as much in 2021, but in years before, I just Rory said himself. I mean, this is probably statistically one of the hardest things to do in the sport is win an away Ryder Cup, and people are laughing at the U.S. being minus 150. I mean, they're looking at plus 130 for Europe as value. And I'm sitting here like this just doesn't happen. If they win, it would take an incredible performance from Europe, I think, to win on this golf course. I really do. I mean, there are a lot of guys who just don't hit the ball far enough on that. This is textbook American style golf course. I mean, this is not a golf course that Europeans play over there. I mean, this is even with the rough down. This is thick rough, elevated greens, a lot of undulation changes, and thick rough around the greens. I mean, this is not European style golf. So I think it would take an incredible performance, and honestly, I I think Scotty Scheffler would almost have to put in a complete stinker for the U.S. to lose this.
You guys are bullish.
Yeah,
I
I really
respect it.
do.
I
I
feel
wanted to bet Europe. I really did because the European team is like, but like we usually talk about not having the dogs, and that's why Europe's the case. But we have the guys to go toe to toe with the Justin Roses of the world, like in terms of electricity. Like those guys are here. Like there's no doubt in my mind that JJ Spawn's going to get the crowd going this week.
Yeah, no, I agree.
Like
You
this is not the team these are not the bottom six that we had in the past.
No, I mean you make a good point. It's funny you mentioned the bottom six and the whole picks. I mean, I'm kind of the belief that, the pairings aren't that important. That's just my opinion. The important thing is picking the right dudes to be on the team. And I think Captain Bradley did a good job. I mean, I remember we were obviously thinking probably Keegan should have been on over Morikawa, but the odds that you lose the cup over picking one guy incorrectly are probably pretty low. He's picked a good team. I don't think there were any handouts. He picked the guys he should have picked, and
Yeah.
we'll see how the cards play out. I'm shocked you guys are as bullish on the U.S. I mean, I'm picking the U.S. to win. It's kind of a shame. I wish I watched our last two Ryder Cup podcasts. I believe in Whistling Straits, I said the U.S. wins convincingly. I don't get the convincing feeling personally this time. I mean, is 3 points convincing?
I don't really think about it as in terms of margin of victory. I think of it more as in terms of I don't think we'll ever see the blue number ahead all week.
Okay. Yeah. Is
So
there
I
is that a
just
bet you can make?
I
U.S.
think
wire to
it'll
wire?
always we bet it. Scratch gamblers did
Is it
bet it
plus
this
money?
week. Yes.
Okay.
Plus 800.
Yeah.
What?
Yeah.
I'm gonna have to put some coin
Yeah.
on that as well. That's pretty
So
gnarly.
they have to win the first session and lead after
So
every
they
session. And there's a very good chance they win that first session handily enough where that's good
Yeah.
enough. I
Oh,
mean, if they
it's
win that first session 3-1, that bet instantly goes to plus
okay.
200
That's
by the
that's
session.
solid because
Yeah.
you know, who knows who's taking the first tee shot for the USA. Um, I my the only not devil's advocate, but like the thing that concerns me about the USA is if Bradley rolls with the guys that like are names in past cups, but I don't think should be names in this cup.
Who are you referring
Namely,
to?
if Justin Thomas is hitting the
There we
first
go.
tee shot on Friday, I think we may be, I might be revising my opinion on this. He's not playing very well right now.
I think JT has a good week.
I think
Well, it's
if
the
we
golf
see
course
a
of
lot of
Taylor
Xander
Dome.
Schauffele and
It
Colin
is.
Morikawa this week, I'm not sure that I'm a huge fan of that either.
I think Bradley is going to have to. I think the only way the U.S. I think another scenario where the U.S. loses is if Bradley doesn't have like. There's a chance the only two matches the United States lose in the first day are both have Xander Schauffele's name on it
Xander's going to play a
if
lot.
because he's playing really bad and he could. I'm not going to bet against him because him and Cantlay are good. They're a great team. They've always been good together, and Cantlay is playing, I think, good enough.
Better.
So
Yeah. I
I
I'm not
wouldn't
sure
bet
they're
against
together.
them. But if they are rolling them out twice on Friday, and they lose both those, they have to bench Xander to singles. Because if he plays 4 matches and drops 3.5 points, that's not good.
Yeah. I think they're gonna switch up that pairing a little bit. And maybe it doesn't really matter, but just looking at some stuff on Twitter here. Actually maybe they're not because Kyle Porter's tweeting some stuff out, but um it looks like it's potentially also Burns and Cantlay. Um, but Xander and Cantlay feels I feel like maybe you have to try it, but I hope Bradley has the mind to not stick with it if it doesn't work the way that
agree. That's well said.
Feeble Zach Johnson stuck with Feeble Texan and Justin Thomas and Rome, even though that pairing like isn't actually all that great in my
It's a
opinion.
poor pairing.
Poor
Well, yeah,
players.
they were abysmal in Rome. I think they were fine at Whistling Straits,
Well,
but
they got their
everybody was
win
fine at
against
Whistling
Bernd
Straits.
Wiesberger. So congrats to
Correct.
them.
Yes.
You
So
play who you
I mean
play.
that's kind of the point. It's
I
like
think I think I think they went 1-1 because I think Spieth played with Koepka too. They won that one. Spieth went 2-1-1. I think at Whistling.
Let's see.
that might be true. That might
He
not
he
be true
beat he beat Wiesberger.
because
He
they lost
won.
to he halved
One,
with
two, and
Fleetwood.
one.
1-2-1. Did he lose with Koepka?
Yes.
Yeah. Yeah.
Oh.
And then they
Versus
also
the
lost
Spaniards.
to Rahm and Sergio in the
Yeah, Spieth lost to Rahm and Sergio twice. Once with Brooks, one with JT.
Yeah, if you're playing 4 matches, 1.5 points is a poor performance.
yeah. It's a losing performance. It's a losing
Spieth was
effort.
1-4-3 in his last 2 cups. So correct to leave him at home.
Yeah. I mean, the play would tell you to leave him at home too.
Had to
It's gonna be
mention.
fun. I mean, I think Cam Young should play more than JT. I think I mean, honestly, the three guys I'd play the least are Thomas, Morikawa, Schauffele.
I
I
don't
have a
hate it.
question for you guys. If you
Hold on. We have
remember,
heard that there are no rookies apparently playing for a session. That's what someone said.
that was
Based
Greg
on
Douche, I believe Mr. Ducharme,
is he
who our group
interesting?
chat politely said could be incorrect.
I mean, that's possible. No rookies, but who are the rookies? Henley, Griffin, Young,
I don't see Henley sitting the first session.
Griffin, Young, Spawn. Dude, that would make me mad, actually. Because you're telling me you're rolling out Colin Morikawa the first session. I mean, maybe you sit him for 4 ball. I don't know. I feel pretty
Yeah.
confident it's Scheffler Henley.
That's where my question was going to come in. Do you guys remember what order Bradley announced the captain's picks? I feel like that might have some meaning.
Thomas was first.
Hmm. In
Uh,
fairness, I mean, is he the seventh best American? I mean, I know we don't
I think he
like the
was on
guy, but
points. Like I think Thomas was right there on points.
who was the last pick?
I think it was Burns was announced last.
That could mean something. It might not, but it could.
I'd
Yeah. I
love to
mean,
see Burns play no matches this week until singles, but that won't happen. But
I
I'd
don't know.
love.
I mean, Burns was there at the US Open at Oakmont that
I wouldn't
Oakmont
mind
had
him
paid
playing
for.
with Scheffler, but I mean, if you roll out Morikawa and Burns, I mean, they're getting trampled.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's
Yeah. But I see that I'm licking my chops if I'm Team Europe. The other thing is though, so my guess is it's Scheffler Henley, not off
That's
the
my guess
first tee,
too.
but that'll be in the foursome, and then Scheffler Burns in the 4 ball in the afternoon would make a lot
this
of
will be
sense to
fun.
me.
Yeah,
Um,
I bet it'll be Thomas first off. I do. I don't. Who's he playing with again? Who's he been with in the practice rounds with?
a lot of Thomas, Cam Young, which I actually don't mind that.
This is
If it's it sort of makes a little sense to put JT off the first tee just to like settle some folks down because he's been there before. Um, but like I, I want I think I want Bryson to play five. I think I
yeah,
want
I
Scheffler to
agree.
play five.
Yeah, I think I'd love to see Bryson and Cam Young play both the 4 ball sessions together.
That would be fun.
Data Golf put out a ranking of every single pairing you could have for each format.
Wow.
If you guys would like to take a guess at the worst American 4 ball potential team.
4 ball.
The teams who make the least amount of birdies. Well, Thomas could be there.
He's in the third worst pairing with Harris English, which might give you a hint of who's in the
Yeah,
worst.
English. Yeah.
English screams foursome. Is it English and Morikawa?
It is English and Morikawa as the
Yeah.
66th out of 66 potential worst 4 ball teams.
You want to know what's crazy? And I don't know if I necessarily like it because I do think that Harris English is kind of a dog. Um, if there's anyone who plays 2 matches this week, it'll be English, I think. Because I don't think anyone's going to play 2 on Europe. I think Luke Donald loved that strategy in Rome, not having anyone do that.
Interesting.
Yeah.
Yeah, I could see it.
I think there's only been one player in the last 2 Ryder Cups combined to play 2. I forget who it
Kind,
was. Ryan and I were looking at it yesterday.
I kind of
Rob didn't play five in Rome. Interesting.
No, and
Rory
Holland
and
did.
Victor
too.
did. Yeah.
I man, I had a thought. I think English gets three. I think you play him in the foursomes. Um,
Yeah, I think I agree. I'm just saying if anyone plays two, I think it'll be him.
yeah.
English got three at Whistling Straits. Ricky
Yeah,
played two at
Yeah, that
Rome.
was the guy. Yeah.
Yeah, it didn't go well.
no. I'm not sure
So doesn't
where
typically go well for him at Ryder Cups.
No, it doesn't typically go well for him at any cups,
I'm not
at
sure where
any golf
Spawn fits
events.
into the team.
What?
Said I'm not sure where JJ Spawn fits in.
I don't know either, but I know I bet you put him with like I bet you put like him and Bryson together in a match. Like
That would be
just a
fun.
weird pairing.
That would be fun to see
Like
Bryson and
Bryson
JJ
and
four ball.
Spawn in a foursome would be sick.
I think it seems like it's going to be Bryson and Ben Griffin in the foursomes
I don't hate that either.
would be my guess. Um, because they've played together. If I mean just based on who's played together all the time, it seems like Thomas Young, Griffin DeChambeau, Scheffler, and Henley are like the three set pairings. Um, and then you kind of just mix in the other guys. It wouldn't shock me if Morikawa only played two this week, to be honest with you.
I would. I mean
I think everybody gets in on Friday, and then
I mean
happens week
I
sees where
did
it goes.
mention that no matter how bad he's playing, I do think that for Xander and Morikawa's case, their track record at home Ryder Cups are fantastic.
At the one that they played in 21.
Yeah, I think Xander won 4 points and Morikawa won five.
Well, you got carried by DJ that week.
Yeah, but I mean, carry is yes, DJ was the better player, but he still played pretty damn well. And
Yeah.
he's a different player. I know. I think that it would be tough to sit Morikawa.
Yeah.
I think that he plays.
Winning's tough. You got to make tough decisions.
Yeah.
I would sit him.
I mean, I'd like to see it. I think it gives our
I want
wagers
Keegan
a
to
better
just
chance.
drop his just his alphaness all over this team. Let some of these egos know that
I mean,
Captain
if you
Keegan has a plan.
replace, I mean, there is no doubt if you replace Morikawa and Shoffley with players such as Harmon or Pat Reed or
It would have
even
been sick.
Phil, the team's just much stronger.
It would have been sick to have Pat Reed along for the a cup.
It would have been great
Maybe he's
content. I mean,
I mean, you could argue he deserved it.
out of his prime in this sense, but that match against Rory and what was it, 16 at Hazeltine? It's just it's a different level of American pride and swagger. And I think he'd be really great this week. I really do. I think Pat Reed's the type of dude and like even at the next home Ryder Cup, he could be totally out of form and you could play him in three matches and get a point and a half out of him.
I think it's generous. They to not say two.
Well, they're winning. If you take half your points, I consider that a decent, showing. If you take less, it means you were a loser. And if you take more, obviously you contributed to a great
Yeah.
cause. Um,
Yeah.
but if you take half, it's like, all right, played okay, took some lumps, but still did my part. Didn't hurt the team.
Yeah.
And I think Pat Reed
Well,
is,
something Spieth can't say.
well, yeah, he's a net negative in the past few cups. Honestly,
At negative all
probably,
time now.
yeah, that's crazy. I mean, what was the
Before the Whistling Straits Ryder Cup, we were talking about him as a great Ryder Cupper.
Yeah.
And
Was he really just like
many thanks to Pat Reed for that.
Pete Reed? Yep. And then he was actually pretty good with Thomas in Rome. Or in oh, why am I blanking on where they were in 18? Paris.
The golf.
Le Golf National. Where it's Mollywood. Frickin' Francesco Molinari had the season of his life.
He really
2018. Champion
Assistant
golfer
captain
of the
this
year.
week
Yes, not
with his
surprising.
brother.
Yeah, Eduardo, always around the cups, even though I'm not sure what he does on his own on the course.
Was he? He was a Ryder Cupper in 2010.
Oh, I was unaware.
Really?
Yes. He did. He went 0-1-2.
A losing cupper.
Yes, they won
Okay.
that cup by a point at Celtic Manor.
So his half point, or wait, 0-1-2 is that two halves or two losses?
It's
That'd be
3
two
matches
losses.
played and
No, two ties actually.
yeah.
So he had the winning point.
And he tied Fowler in a singles match.
Oh,
That's a loss.
that's kind of they were expecting more, was Team Europe.
Yeah.
He played with his brother and tied
That's
Stuart
sick.
Sink and Kuchar and
It's not a
lost to
bad
Zach
half.
Johnson and Hunter Mayhem.
Oy.
Yes.
Trip
Although I
down
guess in
memory lane there.
2010, that's a different beast.
Yeah.
I actually spent my entire morning at work today creating content because the Arizona State Sun Devils have the most Ryder Cups in a row currently with an alumni playing.
Wow.
Yeah. 15 straight.
Yeah, it's gonna keep going with Rom and
Yeah. And maybe the Fireball.
yeah,
Week.
that would be something.
Yes.
If where is it in 27 again?
Ireland.
It's at Adari Manor.
Yes.
Is that the course that I think it's at?
The
Mr.
JP.
Magnus? Yes.
Magnus. Yes.
Yes.
JP Magnus.
Home of the DQ.
Yes, there was a DQ.
One
Believe
of the multiple DQs.
the Pro-Am's being held this year.
I think that might be right.
I believe it's held every year. It's at St. Andrews.
Oh,
And it's the Open's at St. Andrews this year, isn't it? This coming year?
no, it's at come on. It's at Port Rush. It's at
Birkdale. Ah,
Birkdale.
never mind then.
You're
I
early.
forgot.
Next year,
Well,
27.
we haven't done a podcast and
Yes.
golf has not been at the forefront
No.
of the mind, and neither is the guy that we cover. So
No.
Yeah. Interesting. I'm pumped for this. I'm gonna be watching Saturday
too.
for sure.
I'm excited.
I like Bob Mack this week. There's a question that Kyle Porter asked. But I think I'll kind of open it up here a little bit. If you had to pick a singles match you'd like to see, tournament on the line,
no,
what do you want to
it's
see?
a layup. I mean, I was gonna ask because everyone's been asking, would you rather see Scheffler, Rory, or Bryson, Rory?
I'd rather see Bryson Rory.
I'd rather see Scheffler. I want to see Scheffler just demoralize the guy.
That's fair. That's fair. I'd enjoy
It's just
that.
like
I'd
you are
enjoy that.
not as good as I am. Like
With the
just
I'd enjoy
pressure.
that.
Yeah, with the pressure of bringing home a cup, I think it'd be cool to see Scheffler win that. But
with the pressure of having to win the cup, what do you need as an American? You want Scheffler, obviously.
Yeah.
But
I think
on Sunday, I'd love to see Rory and Bryson. Do you think Rory?
Don't you want to see the Legion versus the Crusher? I mean, you can get a prime live matchup in there
You could.
with Rom.
I think I want to
It's sad to not have any clique representation this week.
Yes.
I was thinking about that earlier. Or high flyers.
Yes,
Yeah.
I mean, I do think though, if you got Bryson Rahm, the crowd with Bryson and against Rahm would just be phenomenal content.
Yeah.
Yes. Yes.
Yeah. I want to see a Bryson Rory matchup in some sense of it could just be like a four ball.
Yeah.
Um, or I think it'd be cool if they played in a foursome because my guess is they'd probably hit off the same tees. Um, so they'd be putting against each other. Like I think we'll see more Bryson Rory this week. The teams don't know who they are pairing them up against, right? Until it's
They say
released.
they don't, but I mean, if you're NBC and you're paying a lot of money, you want to probably get
Yeah, you
the prime
I don't
matchups
I
for
don't
people
think
to
they
see.
do. I don't think they do. I mean, you can't really get more than two bad matchups a session.
That is true.
I
That
mean,
is
they're
true.
all top 24
I mean,
players
name a
basically.
I mean, or, yeah, I guess that Morikawa Lowry pairing going off 10th on Sunday is not drawing a lot
No,
of
it's a snooze,
eyeballs.
yeah.
Um, neither is the
I'd love
Cantlay
to see
Højgaard battle at 8th.
I'd love to see Spawn go off last on Sunday. Because I think
Interesting.
he's someone I'd trust if it did come close.
That's a
Closed
good,
out a U.S. Open.
yeah, I think I agree too. I think you send, regardless of how he plays, you send Thomas out first, just because.
Do you want to know what
Get your weak
Thomas to
link
go
out of the
out
way.
first is? Odds wise? We
On
bet it this
Sunday
week.
There's odds on
or
Yes.
this.
Friday?
No, on Sunday.
Um, I mean, I'm not good with odds. My guess is
These are
it's
incredible
like
markets.
it's like plus it's my guess is it's plus like 150 or something.
11-1.
I was about
Oh,
to say 150. Who's
I
the
mean, I don't
favorite?
Scheffler's minus 135.
to go off
Oh,
first.
Yeah.
There might
that's
be some
no
value on
value.
Thomas at 11 to
Oh,
1.
we bet Thomas. I think. Well, obviously Thomas is Captain America, so they'll toss him out.
Can you bet who goes off fourth?
No.
See, I think you send Scheffler out third or fourth.
Yeah, I agree, but
Like you need an anchor point in your team.
If you can bet the Europeans, I mean, you can just look at what Donald did a couple of years ago, and I mean, I'm sure the books are well aware of that. But
yeah,
Yeah.
they are.
But like Bryson and Scheffler got to go out in the first four. It's sort of like a batting order. Send your big hitters out 3 and 4.
so Morikawa's in the 9 hole is what we're saying.
Yeah, Morikawa's in the 9 hole.
I mean, your
Cantlay's in
leadoff
the
guy's
8.
got to have speed though, so you're definitely not putting Cantlay lead off.
No, I
You're-
kind of like Russell Henley in the 6th spot. Spawn to
Yeah,
round out
that's
the
that's
order.
like prime Jackie Bradley Jr. And
exactly.
like, yeah, like
I
right in
mean, it's a
that
shame there's no
area.
Brian Harmon. I mean, if you have Harmon,
Yeah,
he's
you
your
would
leadoff
try.
contact guy.
Harmon would be second for sure. He'd
Okay, you got him
bunt
at
to move
second.
the runner over.
Yeah.
But I think you could go Cam Young 5th. That just makes a lot of
Okay,
sense.
okay.
Yeah.
Another big
I like
big
that.
boomer. Schauffele like 10th just to like re-steady some things.
Pinch hitter. He's your pinch hitter.
Right, correct.
He's your pinch hitter that you're not going to use.
Right. You get Ben Griffin 7th. He plays left field. Uh Harry English.
Oh
Man,
man.
Brian Harmon in the 2 hole is fantastic because
Yeah,
that's
it
what
really
he'd be.
is.
But you could go JJ Spawn in the 2nd spot.
Wouldn't mind it.
I think
Ben,
Spawn's gonna have a good week. I think we're kind of all in agreement on that.
yeah. Ben Griffin's
I mean,
a
we've been saying this since the US Open. We're like,
Yeah.
yeah, it's a weird winner, but like he's a guy who I'd
yeah, I trust
completely
him.
love to have on the team. He's
Yeah.
an
Remember
alpha
months
male.
ago, back in
Went
March, I was in the Spawn fan club.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, he went birdie to win the US Open.
Yeah, at frickin' Oakmont.
Yeah. Like
That's crazy people
the
stuff.
dog. I feel like Ben Griffin moves up to the 2 spot against lefties.
He's a platoon guy.
Yeah, the platoon
I
guy.
think
He hits 290 against lefties, but only
we've
233 against righties. So
I think we've all kind of made it clear too that I mean we're all expecting big weeks from the rookies. That the whole "oh, you got too many rookies" thing is kind of stupid.
Yeah,
yeah,
I also like,
especially
who
at
do you
home.
guys think's gonna have the stinker out of the rookies? Like, who's gonna be the least?
Who are my choices?
I'd probably
Cam Young.
English, English, Young.
Well, English isn't a rookie.
No,
Yeah,
you're
it's
right.
like a couple years
Young,
ago.
Young,
Young,
Henley,
Henley,
Griffin,
Spawn,
Spawn, and then Højgaard
Griffin,
on the European team.
and
Wow,
Højgaard.
young
Probably
Henley
Højgaard is
Griffiths.
would be the easy pick,
Yeah,
I like those Americans. I like our guys.
I do
especially
too.
Henley.
I'm
I mean,
not a Cam Young guy, but I think he's going to come to play. I mean, it's
Yeah,
his home.
Henley playing with Scheffler helps a lot.
Henley, Griffin, Spawn, and Griffin and Spawn are dogs.
It might. I mean, I would maybe put a bet that Spawn is the lowest point getter just because he plays the least out of those guys. Like, I
Okay.
think there's a world in which Ben Griffin goes out with Bryson for 3 matches, and Henley goes out with Scheffler for three, and Cam Young goes out with Thomas for three, and they just get more chance than Spawn.
Well, if
Um,
Young's with Thomas, that might sort
yeah. Well, no, if Thomas plays 4 matches this week, I'm not going to be too happy. Um, I mean, of course, barring the idea that, or barring the play deserving it, because it could. I mean, can he's got a good Ryder Cup record.
I mean,
Um,
he's got a better partner than he did last Cup.
that's
yeah.
100%. He was dragging Spieth around a lot, and
He
they
was.
were not that competitive, but they hung on. So,
Yeah, they were
um,
respectable for the expectations.
correct. Yeah.
Yeah. They didn't put up an
Was
Easter egg, which is what we were expecting.
yeah. Who did they
So,
beat in Rome?
uh, did they, or did they just have to?
Oh, they might have
Mm,
just
they
have
have
lost one,
to.
have one. Oh, have two.
Well, no, they only played. They lost both times. No, they played three times together. They have versus Hovland and Hatton,
Hmm.
lost against Rory and Fleetwood, and lost against Rose and McIntyre.
Losing the Rose and McIntyre in 23 is not a good
I don't
look.
think Rose is
Three and
going to
two.
play much this week, but I think in the matches he does play, he's going to play well. I
Rose
really
is going to be must watch TV. I really hope we get like a see. I think it'd be kind of cool if you got like a Rose Bryson duel on Sunday. Like I could, if Rose is on his stuff, I feel like that could be, like Justin Rose is a sneaky like for cleanup hitter for Team Europe.
You're betting him cleanup
You could.
in that lineup?
He packs a punch.
He packs a punch. I mean, I'm not putting Straka there.
I mean, I
Sometimes
have
you put
Rose
your
out of the
power hitter in the three.
Rose is in the bullpen though. I mean, the closer. I mean, or you get him
True.
a setup guy.
You could have Rose very much worrying the American contingent, making 9 birdies at Bethpage, going out 10th against
Yeah, I mean, you keep him in the
an
bullpen.
overwhelmed Harris English. And it's like, oh boy, Europe might steal the cup because Rose is,
There is an Aroldis Chapman Justin Rose comparison there.
well,
You close him out.
true. But then
The
you put him at,
intimidation factor as
I think
well.
Chapman's a poor example. He stinks.
Oh,
that's
I
yeah,
mean,
you don't watch ball, brother.
He's
Chapman
poor.
is having one of the greatest years.
This year. I'm just saying I've never been on the Chapman train.
you never been on the baseball train.
That's true. Well, I was like back in his Yankee or not Yankees days, the Reds
His ERA is
days.
1.19.
Is it
Yeah, it's
really?
incredible.
That's pretty
Speaking
good.
of, Crochet is throwing a gem right now.
Good for the Red Sox.
Against the Blue Jays. Yeah. Then I mean, all the Tigers
Blue
fans
Jays
right
are going to
now
win
are
the
just
East,
bawling
aren't
their
they?
eyes out.
Or
No,
I think they already did,
if
didn't
the Yankees win tonight and the Sox hold on, it's Yankees are atop the division.
they? Oh, that's gross.
Yeah, very gross.
D-backs are fighting. They're fighting. They're one game
Congrats to them.
I love the Snakes.
out. Yes. They're America's team.
I like them. I got nothing wrong with
Yeah,
the Snakes.
It's tough
Smaller
to
market.
dislike. It's tough to dislike the Diamondbacks.
that's fair. I don't think anybody hates the Diamondbacks.
No.
No.
Maybe Phillies fans.
Maybe, but nobody likes them, so it's
Nobody
kind of
yeah, exactly. Nobody likes
Nobody
Philly.
likes Philadelphia. Yes.
They are
Dan,
the
how's the Man U treating you over there?
I mean, we're an abysmal football team,
Did you guys beat Chelsea?
but we did
Chelsea
beat
also
Chelsea.
stinks. I thought they were going to be good this year.
So that was the ugliest game I've ever seen in my life. But actually, let's go to speaking of ugly. Um,
Oh boy, where are we going here?
I mean, just watching Arsenal kick a football around it's embarrassing to the sport that they
I mean, it was a great victory today. It was
against
against a tough opponent. So
Port Vale.
yes,
I
Play
mean,
was on your
congrats on still being in that cup.
yes.
United were bounced by Grimsby. So it's
Yes. Eze got a goal.
yes,
Thank
there you
you.
go. Off and running for him.
It was a full-blown starting lineup for Arteta today. It was unbelievable.
Oh
Saliba's
look,
first game back from injury, Port Vale.
I mean, look, United are tied with City on points and three back of the top four, three back of Arsenal.
I mean, Arsenal's draw to City was pretty bad.
Yeah, it's a good shaping up to be a decent Premier League season if Liverpool stops pulling it out of their ass
I
every
think
game.
it'll be a blowout, and I don't think third place will be that close either. I think we'll lose by like 8 points. I think we'll be like 6, 7 points out of third. I just
Already
think
giving Liverpool
Liverpool's
the Premier League.
just too complete, and Arsenal drops points at home to teams like Man City, who just aren't anything that special anymore.
Well, just wait till
Those are just games Liverpool wins 2-0.
yeah, that's true. Sunderland, 8 points and 5. It's impressive.
Has Wolves netted a point yet?
Wolves, 0 for
Nope.
5.
They're only -9 in the goal differential too. 5 games.
Yeah, it's
They're still
impressive.
Palace. I don't think they've lost yet, have they? But they have like 1 million draws.
Let's see, Palace, yes, 2 wins, 3 draws. Only
Yeah.
team to not lose other than Liverpool.
Oh.
Liverpool
They've
gets
drawn some
Palace
pretty
this
good
weekend.
teams too.
Impressive from Aston Villa, 1 goal in 5 games. That's brutal.
Yeah.
That's tough.
Yeah. Newcastle, 3 goals scored, 3 goals allowed in 5 games. That's also brutal.
That's very Newcastle.
That just cannot be fun to watch.
No, we play them this weekend
United have Brentford.
at St. James. That will be a 0-0 draw.
Yeah.
Always
see
is
that.
there.
Could see that. But
Yeah, I mean, I'm just trying to think about other sports at this point. I don't enjoy watching. I mean, this week will be fun, but the rest of the season, the golf season, just isn't fun for me right now.
yeah.
And the NFL season's already over, so we're on to the rest.
I'll say shout out Mike Kim for his win.
Yes, well
Uh,
done. Good shout there.
I feel like he's deserved a win. Good player.
I agree.
Um,
More recent winner. Spieth.
yeah.
Has there
They
been any
kept-
Spieth news since?
He was
Yeah.
at
Well,
the
he was-
Dallas
he-
Mavericks facility.
Yes. He
Talking
also
to
hibernation.
Anthony Davis.
he also was getting some swings in on the coast.
He was in Baltimore a few weeks ago. Yes.
Seeing some balls into the water.
The harbor. Yes.
Yeah.
Was he really?
Yes. So
Yes.
nice to
And
know he's
Mr.
practicing.
Friend of the podcast, Mr. Ryan, was critiquing those wedge swings as well, saying they were not very good. So.
Not good. That's not
Actually,
how you-
right where he was hitting those balls, Dan, you walked like right by there when you were
Really?
here. Yeah.
Never
I mean,
forget.
that's-
Next time you come, we can go fish out a Spieth game hit
Mm.
golf ball.
Never forget Dan's first attempt at watching Spieth at a non-major.
Non-major.
Didn't
He's
even
not
get
there.
there.
Yes. Yep.
Too major of a tournament.
BMW is fun though. Scheffler Triumph.
Good course.
Right of
Yeah,
7 fairway.
pretty good course. Yep, 7 fairway was the spot. And the chip in on 17 too. We didn't see it, but to hear the roar, it's like, yeah, that's why you go to some of those things, and really cool
Yeah.
experience. So looking forward to whatever tournament is next. I think we've got one circled in July potentially.
Well, could be a new baby instead. Never
Well, that might end the fandom, to be honest with you.
know.
If it's baby number 4,
Oh,
Surpassed the
4,
major total.
yeah. It's more babies than wins in the last 8 years. I mean, at this point, it's like we gotta.
yeah,
Oh, so the
we
other,
need a baby to be after wins. You get
yes,
baby per
Yeah,
win.
you
right,
celebrate
9
with
months,
them.
9
Yeah.
months after the win is when
Yes,
we could expect.
yes.
But it
Yes.
what slightly and we don't have to go too far into Spieth. And now I'm blanking on what I was gonna say, which is disappointing. Oh, let's see. His last one was April of 22. So I think unless he wins in January, we're at a longer drought than what we
Oh
were before.
boy. So he has to win by January?
I believe that is
All right,
true
so the
because
drought's longer.
it was July of 17 to April
I
of
will
20.
say it feels way less long.
It
Yeah,
does.
I agree. And then
It
it'll
feels like there was a win a year and a half ago somehow.
yeah, I mean he's 23, he very easily could have won a couple
Though
times.
you can make the case that, I mean,
But it was wrist in 24.
we went through an entire pandemic and life was just crazy. So
Yeah.
it felt like a million things happened in between wins.
Yeah, but it also felt so far away. I think there was some moments of play in the past 4 years that were like, oh, it's like not egregiously awful.
No.
Yeah.
But I mean, yeah, if he doesn't win by January, it's a longer drought than it was before.
It's really, really poor.
And
Oh, stop the count.
Yes.
I
Well,
mean, yeah,
Spieth, the ball's in your court.
it's been at 13.
I did ask, has there any update on him? I actually just read, well, there was a little thing I put in the group chat. They were asking about his foundation. They were asking him about the Ryder Cup, and he said he's going to watch on Friday for like a couple holes, and he'll be out playing during the weekend to get his mind off of it.
Yeah, smart.
Scott Scheffler has more wins since Whistling Straits than Spieth has in his entire career internationally, anywhere in the world.
We'll
Not just
continue to run
PGA
that
Tour.
count up too.
Yeah,
18 wins since Whistling Straits.
Yeah.
that's absurd.
All right. Who is everyone's top point scorer this week, lowest point scorer this week, and biggest surprise?
I love this. Probably a good way to conclude too. I'll go first, I guess. I don't know, but biggest highest point scorer. We can't go Scheffler because that's just too easy. Well, let's go Bryson. Bryson for the highest. Lowest will go Højgaard. Højgaard's gonna have slurs, well, not slurs hurled at him, but some nasty things at him, and that he's a rookie, and he's the only rookie on the European side. You said, Bob, right?
Yep.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's gonna be tough playing
Well,
on
the rest
the
of the
road.
team played last tournament,
Yeah,
last cup.
yeah. So we'll go Højgaard lowest. What was the other question? Biggest surprise?
Biggest surprise. Anything. Can be anything. Just what's something that people aren't expecting this week that you think's gonna happen?
I mean, you guys expect it to be probably not as close as I'm expecting. Biggest surprise. This is tough. I think Scheffler disappoints a little bit.
What's
We'll go with
disappoints?
that. I mean, Dan said 3.5 points in five.
You think 2.5?
Yeah, I think it's
That would be
possible.
disappointing. Best player in the world only getting half would be
Yeah.
disappointing.
I think
No,
it can happen.
Scheffler.
I know, Bob, you said in 23 that he was worse, but he was still the best player in the world.
I just think the gap's so much bigger. I really do.
Yeah, no, that's fair. I mean, you look at yeah, no. But
I mean,
if you
I
want to go
thought
for a
2024
surprise,
was prime Scheffler, and I was proven wrong brutally.
yeah, I mean, I play freaking good argument here. I mean, Tiger might be the best player of all time and absolutely sucked in the Ryder Cup, so it's certainly possible
Yeah.
that Scheffler disappoints this week. But
Yeah.
I guess if you want a surprise, that's the thing that's on my mind. Curious to hear what you guys have to say.
I could see the Scheffler thing go either way. Like I could see him run the table, and I could also see him. 2.5 feels like his floor though in a lot of ways. So,
Well,
um,
he's gonna win his singles match. He's just going to. He's too good.
yeah. But
It's
I
really
think
just how the rest of the
there's
week
a
goes.
case to be made that if he plays all five and just kind of runs out of steam on some of the days, like it's a lot of holes. Um,
Just to add, foursomes, you can't control everything either.
right. So foursomes, you can chalk it up as there's yeah, right. Can only control so much in the foursomes. I'm kind of stuck between my take. I feel like it's less about my expectation is that the United States wins and it's somewhat comfortable. And I think it's less about the US being like super awesome and slightly about Europe maybe not playing that well. And I can't quite decide if that's because I think Rory and Rahm combined for 4 points, or if the middle pack like Hatton, Obear, um, kind of some of the more experienced guys only get you, a trio of Hatton, Obear, and like Fleetwood only walk away with like 5 points or something between the three of them. And I think you're at that point, you've got no shot. Like Europe needs one of those guys to have a week. Um, and I don't think Rory or Rom are going to be invincible in that way. Uh, and I kind of think just the middle of the European team disappoints a little bit this week. And I think that's partly credit to the US, but also think that the play from the Euros might just not be as solid as people might expect.
Yeah.
Aside from Bob Mack. I love Bob Mack
I'm
this
kind of
week.
gonna go the other way for my surprise. I think Hovland and Aubert combined for more than Rahm and Rory.
Okay.
That's my sort of surprise. I think that Rory and Rahm don't play great, and I think there's a good chance Ludwig and Hovland play multiple times together, and I think that that's probably the best pairing they roll out all week. So I think Hovland's going to turn out to be one of the better Ryder Cup players for the Europeans over time. I really
Yeah.
do. He's just built for it, and this course fits him. He loves these style American courses. He really does. So, yeah, I'll go with that. High, I'll go with
Good
Bryson too.
take.
I think he plays five, and I think he gets four. I don't think anyone wins five this week. So low, I'm gonna go Fitz.
It's
You
not a
just think
bad
he's a
one either.
loser in this tournament.
I mean, he's
Yeah.
1-5 in Ryder Cups.
I think it's one
Yeah.
in
I
seven.
mean, is it?
Yeah.
That's poor.
Jeez.
Yeah. He's one
He
and five in the
was
last two. I didn't look at the other one, but yeah, that's not good.
he started out 0 and 5. He
That's
lost his
brutal.
first five matches.
Yeah, I can't do that.
1 and
Yeah.
2 in Rome. A little bit
Fitz
better.
is a good call. I kind of forgot that he's like here. Like he just kind of will float under
Yeah. But
the
again, it's a course
radar.
style that he likes, so I guess we'll see.
Yeah, but he's the type of dude where it's like
Doesn't matter. Yeah.
if he's got it, yeah, maybe he'll play okay. But if he doesn't have it from his first match, it's just like you can chalk him up for maybe a half point that
Yeah.
week.
Yeah.
But
we hammered him under 2.0. There's
oh,
not a chance in hell he gets to 2.5 points
yeah. But that he could be the type of dude though that like
because he's not going to play more than 3 matches.
no, but if he
He's got
gets to
good form
three
coming in
though,
though.
it's like, yeah, you know, that's the X factor. That's the difference. That's the wild card that makes a difference is because you're not expecting Fitz to get to three.
I think Højgaard's the X factor. I think Højgaard plays 3, and if he gets 2.5, Europe's got a chance.
I
Fitz
think if
is
he
an
does that,
interesting
they
one.
win.
Yeah. I think Højgaard plays 3 matches, and I think he could have a good week.
Question for you both. Do you know which Højgaard's playing?
Rasmus.
Okay.
Yeah, I believe it's
Sure.
Rasmus because it was Nikolai in Rome,
Yeah,
which is hilarious.
it is hilarious.
I mean,
How
no offense
Rasmus
to
got to
Højgaard,
7th on the
but
points list is something I will never know. Truly.
I think it'll be
Yeah.
ugly for Mr. Højgaard.
I mean, it could, but
I just don't like the matchup for him. I mean, whoever
yeah.
he plays in singles, besides maybe Morikawa, I think like a Griffin or a Cam Young will wax the floor with him. I think they could make it a large margin.
It's fair.
Yeah.
I mean, I don't even remember watching Rasmus Højgaard play much golf in his career.
No, he's going off 11th on Sunday for sure.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's pretty embarrassing when you're the worst player on the team, but they don't even have enough trust to put you out 12.
Yeah.
Like
Well, yeah,
they'll put you in the
can't
11.
throw him out at 12. That's for sure.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But
I mean,
I don't know if he plays with Hovland one of the matches, and they win a point, and he can scrape out a half in one of his other matches.
yeah, there you go.
I mean,
I
then he's
guess.
then he's literally 18 holes away from winning 2.5 points, and that's 2 points that you do not expect him to get, and that's where Europe could have a chance.
Yeah.
So
That's what it's going to take, I think, in some
he hits the ball
respects.
far enough. So I don't know. I think it'll be a fun week. I'm glad we got on here to discuss it. So hope you guys enjoy it. Hope you too enjoy it. I know.
Thanks. You as well.
I thankfully have the day off Friday, so I will be tuned in at 4:10 a.m. Thank you,
Yeesh.
Captain Bradley, for the early tea time. Way to keep the West Coast brethrens in your mind, as there's only 8 matches in the day. But appreciate the singles starting time. I'll say that.
What is it?
9:10.
Your time?
Yeah.
No.
Yeah.
9 your
Yeah.
time?
Yeah, it's afternoon.
Wow. That's late.
Yeah.
That is late.
So last match will go off like 2:30.
How are they going to compete with the NFL?
We'll try.
I mean, it's the Ryder Cup. They always are okay.
Yeah, I know, but
They
like,
always
late
do
in the
okay.
day, especially with Patriots Panthers on that hour. I mean, come on.
Yeah, the Patriots are a sad team.
An audible laugh there. Yeah, it's funny.
Man. It's awesome seeing Schlaber destruct because Schlaber believed you guys are going to win 10 games this year.
We still could. Our schedule.
You guys may not win 5.
I will take the over quickly. If we don't win 5, we have serious problems.
You guys need to win games like Las Vegas, and you need to win games like Pittsburgh, and you certainly need to win games
But those
against
aren't-
Miami by a lot more than you did.
Those aren't even the worst teams on our schedule. I don't think you understand how
Jets.
bad our schedule is.
I mean, it doesn't get worse than Miami.
Uh,
I mean,
it
Panthers are
might.
close.
The Panthers aren't good,
close.
and then we play the Saints and the Titans.
Saints aren't good either. That's true.
And then we play the
Yeah.
Falcons. We play the Jets.
I'm pretty
twice.
sure those 4 right there.
Play the Giants.
I'm pretty
And
sure.
We even play the Ravens. Like that's not a good team.
No, you could probably run for 300 yards.
I'm pretty sure Miami, Titans, Saints, and Panthers are all the 4 on the NFL Power Rankings this week.
Yeah. That's what I'm saying. We have 5 more games against teams that haven't won a game yet this year.
I did, Dan. I told Ryan
Nice.
that the Patriots will make the game against the Panthers a game.
Oh, for sure. That'll be a game. That'll be a game.
Oh man.
And it sucks too because we beat the crap out of Pittsburgh. We did. We were the better team for the last 3 quarters of that game, and we could not hold on to the football, which is the most annoying thing.
Yeah.
I got nothing else, but
Yeah. No, I'm
soon
good.
enough we'll be talking Spieth.
Oh,
It'll come up quicker than we think.
Yeah, oh, it always
sadly.
does.
We'll be yeah, I guess who knows where's next. So
Yeah. So, till next time.
yes.
Till next
Peace
time,
out,
everyone.
everybody.
Enjoy the Ryder Cup.
Peace.